guys, it's Benjamin Kempner. I'm coming from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. Just got back from Electric Forest. And I know Crystal has asked me to submit a creative presentation for a new idea for Uber. Real quick, just before I get started, my infographic resume is attached. And you're asking for 3 demand growth opportunities. The 3 that I've chosen for Uber are the beverage production industry in Denver. The beverage production employment right now in Denver is up by 5%. I really think that there's a huge potential for Uber to create better partnerships with some of the local breweries there. Over 100 breweries in downtown Denver area, so I really think that you can create a good program, especially for people, so we can prevent DUIs. Second demand growth opportunity I see for Denver and Uber is the International Airport in Denver. It's the 5th busiest airport. I know that they're going to be extending a rail system there this year, as well as connecting a non-stop flight to Munich, Germany. So I think there's a huge potential for Uber to partner with Frontier Airlines, similar to American Airlines, and do a point redemption reward program. My final idea before I catch my flight is car repairs. Who hasn't gone to get their car fixed and you need a ride to get somewhere? So actually the automobile service industry is also growing every year because of the disposable income that consumers have to maintain and repair things. So in my next video, when I get back to where I need to go, I'll explain a little bit more about that idea. Thanks, gotta go catch my flight.
Your name's Saeed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from, Saeed?
Pakistan.
Pakistan. You've been doing Uber for a while?
No.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever gotten your car fixed here in the U.S.? Like gone to a repair shop?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when they tell you that your car's not going to be ready, or like you have to wait, or you need to come back the next day? Do you just ask a friend to pick you up, or do you take an Uber, or what do you do normally?
No, I ask my brother.
You ask your brother? What if Uber partnered with an association that owns all of the repair shops, and their repair shops were willing to give away free Uber rides to customers? Do you think that would be a good idea for Uber?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Yes.
So what is the benefit for Uber from that, you think?
Yeah, how are they making money if they're offering free rides while your car's being fixed?
Is they'll partner with the association that owns all of these repair shops, and they'll give away a certain amount of free rides to this association, because the repair shops have to pay money to be part of the membership. So for these repair shops that are part of that association, they'll get an added benefit of a certain number of free Uber rides.
Mm-hmm.
And for Uber, what they get out of it is they get a partnership with an association that owns over 500 repair shops. For example, in one state, this is in Colorado, for example. And what they can do is once they run out of the free rides, they could give the car shop like a discounted rate, like if it's a really busy shop. So like, you know, for example, just using the state of Colorado again, like a big shop is like 800 like things they might fix in a month. So, you know, from that, how many of them are they actually having to drive people? I don't know, maybe like 20%, 30%. So once they give out their free rides, they can give out even more rides, and they'll make money off of that. And then what happens is the repair shops reduce their time, right? Because they don't have to go drive people. They could stay at the shop. And then they also don't have to spend money on gas. So it cuts costs for the repair shops. And then for Uber, the benefit is that they get, you know, access to all these repair shops to start using their service. And Uber then becomes kind of like the standard for when you go get your car shopped, you always take an Uber ride. So it increases brand awareness, because a lot of older people are still not using Uber, right? So like maybe somebody that's in their 50s or 60s that goes to a repair shop then learns about Uber. So for Uber, the benefit is brand awareness and more users. So it's kind of like that lifetime value, right? Once you get one user at a repair shop and they like it, then they'll probably use Uber again. Not necessarily at the repair shop, but just in general. So that's how Uber would make money.
Yep, that's what I think.
So you think it's a good idea?
Yep, it's a good idea.
So as you can see, Uber, even your own Uber drivers think that I'm on to something with this idea. The idea that I would call it is Uber Repair. The idea that I have is for Uber to partner with Automotive Service Association. It has chapters all over the United States, so not is only this idea a good opportunity for Uber in Denver, but it could launch in all of the major cities around the United States or each local chapter. Why ASA Colorado specifically? Well, there are many of different opportunities for them. They have events and seminars, access to other chapters, the website, of course, and really the big picture is for us to gain access to repair shops. We can already leverage our Toyota partnerships as well to offer to their repair shops and eventually roll this out to other dealerships as well. Consumers need a ride when they're waiting for their car to get fixed, and repair shops need a value added service to reduce expenses and time spent on giving these courteous rides. So by us partnering with the ASA Colorado chapter, we can help all of the Colorado repair shops reduce the time spent on fixing the cars, as well as spending money on gas to drive those people. And in turn, the consumer gets a benefited ad of having a ride to where they need to be. And ASA also gets a value add because they'll have more repair shops that will want to sign up to be members of their association because they'll get that added benefit of the Uber rides. Some of the metrics that we can look at, for example, in this are the new users that we acquire from the repair shops. What is the month-over-month repair shop user increase? The total number of repair shop rides, promo codes that we give out from the stores, and just talking to the repair shops themselves. As far as marketing opportunities are concerned, ASA Colorado has a newsletter, flyers, social media, website advertising, event marketing and seminars, and an email blast that we can send to all of the repair shops that are current members. For Uber, on the other hand, we can write a PR release announcing the strategic partnership, advertise as well. We do have the Uber Newsroom blog that I've kind of been keeping an eye on for Colorado, so we could definitely write a story on that. Be more than happy to do that. We could also even do something cool on social media. Maybe take a repair shop and put the repair shop of the week for whoever had the most Uber rides or is very involved in the community. And then we can also have coverage at these events and seminars that the ASA Colorado chapter is having or chapters around the United States. I've broken it down in the Excel sheet attached, so feel free to look at some of the numbers to be in more depth. As far as an email campaign goes, I've also attached that. Well guys, that ends my idea for today. The success of this idea really depends when it comes down to relationships. That's how I view business in general. It's all about how you can build relationships and grow them. With that, it's time for me to get busy living. I'll leave you guys with a few sounds from Electric Forest from my trip from Rothbury, Michigan.
You know, time will come, gives me satisfaction.